Wait, give it 5 seconds. We've got to go to YouTube mode.
I knew I
or
was
Twitch
missing.
mode.
I knew I was missing something. I need to get the stream chat open, just in
Hello,
case
everyone.
anyone actually decides to
No,
grace the chat.
I refuse to. I
That
refuse to
sounded
do
very
that.
close to Kermit.
Hello, everyone.
That's closer to Kermit. I know what you were trying to do. I don't appreciate it.
I don't know what session we're actually on. I've sort of been keeping count in the stream titles. It's up to 17, and I don't think that's correct.
I don't think it is either.
I think we're several past that, I think.
I also missed a week, which definitely hurt things.
All I know is that we are above that somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Because guess what? I don't know what session number it is. I just go.
This section or session XX.
I mean, I guess
Well,
if we went by
okay.
3 sessions per level, we could figure it out. But
Yeah, what are we? Level 9?
Something like that.
So it's like 18 to 19 sessions, depending on if I leveled properly every time, give or take one. But anyway, now that we've got that sorted, what happened last time?
We went supersonic racing.
I was going to make a Mad Max reference, actually.
Oh, very nice. I love Mad Max. Continue.
By which I was going to just say Mad Max, because I've never actually watched it. That was the extent of my reference, was just quoting the name of the film.
All right, Spar, it just sounds like you need to keep your feet right on the ground then.
I'm gonna have to make you watch Mad Max at some point.
There's a lot of things we need to watch.
Which one, Matt? Which one, Nat?
First one.
The first one?
Yeah.
Like the OG first one. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's a lot more introspective than the sequels, which I really like.
You get to hear Mel Gibson speak with his actual accent, accent.
Back when he got hired because he dropped his friend off at the audition. It's literally how he got Mad Max's role, because he got into a bar fight and then dropped his bro off at the audition. He got the role somehow. Fucking wild.
Yeah, hey, you also in the car? Yeah, you're hired. What? Lead role. Can you act? Nah, I don't care. Get over here.
You look the part. We'll make it do.
I mean, that's how Daniel Radcliffe got the role as Harry Potter, because he looked the part.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta look the part. So
also helped that he already knew Maggie Smith from a previous film.
He did. But it was funny. I love that. Love that little tidbit that he wasn't even trying to be Mad Max.
I'm pretty sure that happened with Harrison Ford as well for Star Wars. Because I don't think he auditioned for it. I think he was just like a carpenter working on the set, and then they were like, "Yep." Yeah. And then they were like, "Oh, we're short." And they were like, "Oh, we're short a person for Han Solo. Can you audition?" And he's like, "Why not?"
I know he got the Indiana Jones roles because Tom Selleck pulled out.
Tom Selleck wouldn't have worked.
No, you say that now, but imagine if they went with Selleck. Then you'd think of him as Indiana Jones.
It would just be an entirely different vibe, especially if he kept the mustache.
Yeah, he probably would have kept the mustache.
I don't know if he had the mustache back then, actually.
I think he's always had a mustache.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, Tom Selleck was in lead roles for that, and then he was like, I got something else to do, so they got Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I like how we turned the stream on and immediately went on a 5-minute tangent.
Well, it's par for the course, to be honest.
And it's your fault for mentioning Mad Max.
But yes, racing things happened.
Yeah, more racing things today.
Whoa.
I have to get our tournament arc out of the way in some form.
Look, we haven't hit the tournament arc yet, okay?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sure we have room for that.
And Grand Prix are 4 races. We've only completed 1.
We haven't even
Well, I mean,
completed
this-
one.
You're in
Yeah, I
the
mean-
middle of one.
Yeah, it's a continuous Grand Prix.
I guess we finished the first day of it.
You did. You finished the first day because that's how I split it up, and it's good. Anyway,
agree
you
with
guys get to leave first because you were first because that's how it works.
Yeah, pole position.
You got pole position.
Because I was like, yeah, we're going fast.
That's it. I'm just gonna have to go fast with you now every time. Hopefully my rolls hold up.
Yeah, I guess.
Speaking of rolls,
I
by
guess.
the way,
Oh yeah.
Since Anna's not going to be here, I guess Karina won't be driving.
Well, Karina wasn't driving last time either.
Oh,
nope.
Yeah,
That
it
was,
was me driving last time.
That was him.
I am very sleepy. I apologize.
Yeah,
But
Karina.
speaking of rolls, Spar,
Oh, yes. You are
Yeah,
correct.
Karina specifically didn't want to drive because of a very fun thing that we saw her do.
Oof.
wow.
Hey,
Well,
you got Stitch.
At least I got Stitch, but
Yep. Yep.
yikes.
Okay, can you impose them on enemies at any point?
No.
Unfortunate.
But he can use them and burn them to do other things. So to add bonuses to people, I think. Right?
Possibly. I need to actually double check some of the stuff that I have because I think one of the skills I was using I don't actually have. That one that I was using that could give a +2.
Ah.
I don't think I actually have that because of the class skills I give up for my
Oh,
the
your
archetype.
archetype.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't realize that specific levels are bypassed.
Yeah, that happens with archetypes. You got to
so,
pay attention to those.
Yeah, so I yeah.
It's all good. So, needless to say, you're probably not using those today. Unless you want to specifically fail a roll. Which, there might be a circumstance when you want to. Who knows? But anyway, we're just going to start off. You guys are moving right along. It's a very monitored part of the course. So most people are just kind of, cruising.
If we were on foot combat, I could still use them for something, but in the vehicle, I don't think I can do much with them.
Well, I mean, I did say this was a vehicle campaign, so I think it's pretty fun so far. I don't know about you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of liking learning how to do this stuff more. And think about it. If we do this system again, we can combine all of them at the same time.
Oh dear God.
And then have like different sessions.
I can
More
feel my
often.
brain melting out of my ears now.
So we're gonna be in a spaceship, enter the atmosphere, drop off a car. Someone's driving while the other people are still on the ship.
I mean, technically possible, but I wasn't really thinking like that. I was just thinking like having the variety of like 1 week is a spaceship week, and then we have like more combat than driving and combat.
Mm-hmm.
We have variety now that we're all experienced. We'll have a variety of options on it. Because I don't think teaching people the system and the vehicle system at the same time is a great idea. That would have taken forever with us.
Yeah.
And that would not have been fun. But now we're getting a lot better at all of them.
Well, ish.
Yeah.
I mean, I granted, I had to get pardon the pun, a crash course on how driving worked.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the important part. We're all learning at the same time. Do you think I knew all the rules? Hell no, I still don't. Let's be honest here. I'm not too particular about certain things. But anyway, moving right along,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna start off by doing. I need one thing, and you could start. We need to start by rolling. You guys are level 9. I believe I was using this thing. And the assault Viking, was I using that one? Okay. All right. There we go. That's all I really need. And we'll start by rolling our piloting checks, the fun things.
For all of us.
Well, just piloting people.
Okay.
You don't have to. You can sit back.
Okay.
I think this is actually the first time Nat's been here for an on-land vehicle.
I think so.
No.
Oh, wait.
Second time. Remember when I was playing with the Caproach's cat spell?
Oh yeah, the cats. I remember them now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember.
Okay, I want to speed up, so I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
So
is it starting like
one. No,
like we all positionally starting like we're closer to the front of the line,
you are the front of the line.
right?
I had 2 11s. That didn't pass either. Why are these guys so slow? I swear. 17 plus that. They passed. Let's go. What about these guys? They did not. Great job. You're the fastest one out of the bunch, and you suck.
Oh,
You can go ahead. These
yeah.
guys move up 1.
Well, also lead off with my own. Well, we got, like in Mario Kart, you got to start out of the gate with a speed boost.
Well, let's see. I believe you did it.
Yeah. Cause our check is like 22 or something.
No, it's 17 plus item level. So yours would technically be a 9. So you're 1 over.
17 plus item level?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
okay.
speed up is.
Yeah, it's 25. Then is our check for it because the
Oh.
armor transport's level 8.
Okay, we're gonna level this up as you go. So we'll just
I mean-
scale the health and armor up as we go.
I was gonna say like there are vehicles that we can upgrade into as well.
If you feel like you want to do that, that's fine. But we'll talk about if you don't have to spend more money if you don't want to. We're just gonna we can upgrade it along the way.
Like we do with the spaceship.
Yeah, basically.
Like
I only wanted a upfront cost one time, and then the rest of it can be spent on whatever to have fun.
Mhm.
well, yeah, like that's gonna be homebrewed then because the spaceship has like set rules for leveling up and all that. Vehicles
We're
don't.
just going to match you up to something very similar in your same pool.
So basically, we'd just be selling the first vehicle for the second.
Well, you just can borrow stats. Is
Mhm.
what we're going to do. Like just upgrade your armor as you go, so you're not like under armored. And then same thing with your health. You find something very equivalent, and then just we'll upgrade the health from there. Not that it's a huge difference between them all, but as you scale upwards, it'll make a difference. So here we go. All right, so now we do the regular movement. So boop doop, boop doop. Actually, it'd be more like this right now. And now we go to combat.
Are we on a different screen right now?
Oh, you're right. Boom. Sorry about that. You could tell me if you want to go left or right around this area. Up to you.
Where's the destination we're trying to reach?
You just need to go outside, up north of the map. Is essentially where we're going. So, up to you. I have you going left right now, but if you want to go right, let me know.
Left. I mean, what the hell size is do we count our vehicle as?
Just don't worry too much about it. We'll make it through either way. There might be some cool extra checks you're gonna have to do along the way.
I'll defer to you then, Captain.
Left.
Going left, I love it.
Stay away from the big temple, whatever that is over in the distance.
I love the big temple. Technically that would be the Sun Dragon Temple and Shrine. If you look at the bottom of the map.
Right, but Jack can't read the map.
All right, metagaming is different. Anyway, combat time.
Yeah, okay.
Somehow these guys stayed right behind you. Not like you didn't outspeed them horribly. Meanwhile, these guys suck.
This temple would actually be a great place for Sun Puncher to show up. He's just vibing.
It would be.
we just drive by. We see him on space rats on sticks or something.
I mean, that's very doable. It's literally just this. I could just do this.
He just
have him
He just
chilling.
waves with both arms.
2 arms, because two of them have drinks, obviously.
Will he be wearing the security t-shirt?
It's the security t-shirt with the Hawaiian t-shirt on top of it.
Yep. It's a vacation time. So you gotta throw the Hawaiian shirt on. Anyway, combat. Speaking of combat, this one is canon.
All right, we don't have our good buddy here.
There's a stealth dirigible. What? That's awesome. A stealth dirigible. What is that?
I mean, it probably exists.
I
Imagine
love it.
There, it's that
Imagine
cloud
the
appears moving.
the US military probably has one of those. I wouldn't be surprised.
We have a bunch of weird shit, so I'm sure
Yeah.
we do.
Oh. I just realized I have something that actually works with vehicle chases.
Wait,
Oh,
didn't the US military have like a aircraft that they were trying to create like a supersonic aircraft that used propellers instead of like an engine. So it
probably.
was doing like 800 freaking sonic booms per second s- or or something ridiculous. Like Fat Electrician covered it a few years
Yep.
ago.
Yeah, I don't think we're necessarily doing it this way, but this does. Unfortunately, I think the bonuses this gives don't affect how we're doing vehicle combat. Because it affects vehicle initiative and reduces the penalty for attacking from a moving vehicle, neither of which we're doing.
Oh,
True. Because there's technically a penalty for stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but
That we're just not taking into account because it's dumb and would make things go a lot slower.
it's a lot slower, and that's the whole point. I'm gonna say this is their attack. Plus that.
Um,
22 to hit.
no, that's not the right one. Yeah, it meets both of ours, so yes.
Okay. And then it doesn't do as much damage as the other things. I think it was this. 14.
We suffered 3 points of damage then?
Yep, it has to go through your hardness.
Right.
So you automatically get like 10 taken off. Or 11, depending on your hardness.
11, yeah.
Very nice. All right. Your turn. Go ahead. This kind of all happens simultaneously, so it doesn't really matter. But what do you guys do?
see, we don't really have a way to attack the individual people in the other vehicles, do we?
No, you do have to kind of like. The only reason I allowed spells because if they affect like the person, it's fine.
Or the
If you can
vehicle.
see them,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. If you can see the person, I'll allow spells. But like if you're shooting at them, it has to go through the vehicle.
Okay.
I don't really have anything that I could really.
Time for
I mean,
grenades that you don't have.
and I guess I could use Petal Storm, but because I
Waiting to
could.
see what Alex does. Then now that I haven't heard him speak at all, so I'm wondering if he's all right.
I'm
He's
wondering if Alex is muted or even still here.
Was she
probably
talk?
planning something crazy, knowing him though. Yeah.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Yeah, okay, we'll do this again. I'll cast Death's Door on the pilot of that vehicle again.
Okay, he'll roll a fortitude save. 26.
Definitely passes.
Well, I rolled 17, so that was really good. All right, does 9 damage to him? Okay, cool.
Halves the damage, so 5.
5. Got it. Yeah, I remember if they fail this, it's real bad. So, ooh. All right. Who wants to go next?
I think the only spell that I could use.
Or cats?
Well, yeah, because I don't think I could really use anything else.
Just put cats on your vehicle.
So
I'm sure the cats will do well.
Orbital felines are only semi-real.
I have to roll this 5 times if I recall. So, let me-
D6 inclination. I love that spell. That is the perfect way to use cats in the game. Okay.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh. So 1 to 2, they don't do anything. They just nuzzle and purr. Got it.
The creature can reroll a
Mischief.
saving throw that failed against a fear, mind affecting, or pain effect.
Where are the cats? Where are you sending the cats?
No, they scamper and perch within 30 feet of me wherever I move. So they'll
Yeah,
probably
they just kind of keep up to you.
yeah.
You just have a band of cats running alongside us.
Or
mean-
they're probably just loafing on the truck.
That makes sense.
Just judging everything.
That's what cats do. Oh my goodness. Well, all right. Alex.
See some.
What do you want to do? It's your move.
I could do things. I don't know. Everything feels kind of useless in
You
GL.
just kind of want to chill for at least one turn, planning something.
I mean, the thing I did have an idea, but it's not gonna work. So there's just I don't know.
What do you mean it's not going to work?
I mean, it's not gonna work. I don't see it
All
work.
right. All right, that's fine. Not gonna. You don't have to do anything. You can just chill. I'm surprised you're not like throwing things out of the truck at them.
Yeah, because it would totally be effective against fucking
Depends
giant
what you're
battle
throwing at.
tank.
Banana peel.
Depends what you throw at them. Yeah, what if it's a banana peel?
I don't have.
It make some turtle soup and throw a green shell back at them.
In our luck, it would bounce off something and
And
just
then
jump
throw
right
the
back.
and then throw the soup at them.
Also, possibly ineffective, depending on the contents of the soup. Also, I have no soup contents here, except for the water, maybe. I don't
It could smudge up their windshield.
Considering the only ingredients I have for soup at the moment is river water, probably not.
Can you affect the river water at all? Cryo grenades or anything?
Nah. Wait, nah.
Just saying, it'd be hilarious. Throw cryo grenades in a river. All of a sudden, there's icebergs.
I mean, I agree with you. I do not have them at this particular point in.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, you don't have to do anything. We can just move on. I mean,
That's fine.
Bailey's determined to just speed past everybody, which is fine. That's just what it's going to be. That's how races go.
Eats that ace. Eats that ace.
God damn it! I want to watch that movie again. I want to watch Rat Race again.
Yeah, that's
By the way, Spar, put that on the list if you haven't seen it.
Put what on the list?
Rat Race. It has Rowan Atkinson in it, Nat. I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Oh, then you're good. Yeah, Rat Race. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Put that on the list if Spar hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
Should we just keep adding movies on there?
Yeah.
Wait, has he seen Fault Towers yet?
No.
No, but I do plan on making him watch that at some point.
There you go, Spar.
I mean, for all the time you've got to set for the couch, I mean, you're gonna have to do something on it.
Exactly. Oh, and anyway, let's go piloting checks again.
Nope.
Please, no. God, these guys suck. These guys are awful. Oh, these guys are good. Those guys did not. Those guys did not. Buggy,
Right.
please. Oh, yes, actually. Holy shit, they passed. Oh,
Right. I think I remember the thing is that we can't ever possibly fail the check by to the point of receiving a penalty.
no.
Unless I double maneuver, but
Yeah. That's the only
so-
time you can technically fail.
So in that case, at least for now, just a regular speed up.
Okay. And forward one additional. Yep. You move. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. You automatically move up one. So, we're going to put you there. Okay. And these guys will make it here. They're getting across that way. Well, you end up here. This guy will end up in the river. With these two guys tailing behind him. All right. Does anyone want to do anything with combat?
It's not really anything I can do.
I mean, it is a race, so technically you can just speed. That's fine.
Well, there's nothing that me specifically can do.
Oh, that doesn't, good attempt. They will use their cannon on something.
Yeah, given where we were driving, I was anticipating that happening.
Yeah, that's good enough to hit a building. All right, cool. All right, if nothing, any last check on if anyone wants to do anything.
I ain't got.
Okay, well then we'll just roll piloting checks again. They passed, failed, 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 failed. Okay, so the only one who technically moves forward is this guy. Here, go ahead.
I think just another single.
Oh,
So we don't get it immediately, but we get it when
Yep.
we shift up.
yes. Okay, so now the shift up happens. These guys are still technically a little behind you. They're taking the long way anyway. All right. Your movement's not over, but I need another piloting check from you. I'm gonna make a piloting check for the two behind the tank as well. Passed it. Very good. And failed it. Okay, this guy drifts down this way with the current. Meanwhile, you keep yours up and you go here.
Hell yeah.
Right. Time for another cannon shot to happen. Definitely hits what I wanted. Very nice. Up ahead of you, the building collapses in on this area.
Are there any obvious, or like, is there like a perfect set of rubble that happens to look kind of ramp-like?
Yeah, actually, it does. Does indeed look like a ramp. All right. Anyone else want to do combat things? If not, we'll just roll.
Let's see. Wonder if I'd be able to use Petal Storm.
What does it do? Oh, you hit them. Too bad the damage is
Mhm.
just about their hardness.
But it blocks their windshield, right? It's like a blooper
Okay.
item.
Technically, you could block their windshield with it. Sure. Makes sense to me. Yeah. You won't do any damage to the driver, but, you
As long
know,
as it hinders them in some way.
it does indeed would hinder them. I mean, not being able to see where you're going kind of sucks.
God, there better be some Mario Kart music playing just during this race.
You laugh. I'm going to look up Rat Race after this is done to watch it again. It's a race.
Have Mario Circuit playing in the background.
Coconut Mall playing. Oh,
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in that Sonic Racers game coming out. I heard that one's pretty good. Oh, the Double Dash, Baby Park.
Oh God. Do. God, this.
All right. Unless anyone else has anything to interject, roll for the piloting again, and then we'll move right through this.
Cool, cause
Failed.
I'm doing a trick off of that ramp-like rubble that's in front of us.
Passed. Failed. Failed. God damn, why is this guy the only one who fucking does anything? So irritating.
What's funny is that the DC for a trick is actually lower than speed up.
oh, and the
It
best thing about
is.
I just realised with Petal Storm I can move it after the
Yeah,
fact.
go ahead. Yeah, you can just keep moving it along with the vehicles. So stupid. If anyone gets close to you, you just blind them.
You got an infinite duration blooper.
Windshield wipers don't really help that. Yeah, that'll pass the trick for sure if you're doing that move.
Indeed.
And it lasts
Do a
for
flip.
1 round per level.
Fuck.
Do a flip.
So it's-
We're gonna get a backflip and a helix in there.
All right, so
Super stylish.
we're gonna do the move stuff now.
And now they all take a -2 to their piloting checks next round. Or
Yeah.
anybody behind us.
These guys will move here. They're going to be in the middle of the river. Then they're going to make a piloting check to not get swept away. They're they kind of get drifted off this way. Ah, my NPCs are failing harder than I want them to. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
there's
some, sorry.
meanwhile you see like a second sun arise from the temple for some reason.
Some punch is just there eating popcorn.
You hear a popping noise after the second sun arises.
Oh, Sun Puncher's popcorn is done.
Yep. He's popping his own popcorn with the sun he makes.
I mean, he would do that.
I mean, if you could, wouldn't you?
Sun
Yeah.
Puncher puts the kernels into his mouth and they pop while he's chewing them. That sounds like a fucking Chuck Norris joke.
It's like Pop Rocks, but it's popcorn instead.
Okay. Let's do another piloting check, and then we'll get off of this map. God damn it, they suck harder
Your
today
drivers
than normal.
suck.
Oh my goodness. They're handing you this win.
Well, I mean,
Huh.
if I'm seeing this, I'm just gonna keep with just the regular speed ups then.
I
No need to risk it. Especially when I'm.
This guy is awful.
Oh yeah,
Only
and
this guy gets any movement.
so yeah, so who of the people behind us have like, or does that affect everybody in the race, or just the people who followed our path?
Your path in particular.
Say again.
Your path.
Okay. So
Because the race if we do more than one race, which we will at least do one more, there will be multiple paths that people can follow. So
right, so then it would have just been that guy, the big guy, and the blue guy.
yeah, basically. The other guy just sucks. I mean, what can I do? Ooh, the speed up barely worked, didn't it? Look at you.
Well, yeah, for me, everybody else, at least those three guys behind us had their -2, so they probably failed a bit harder.
This guy finally starts catching up. Okay. All right, cool. So I need this.
Hey, and I
Not-
pulled off a sick jump too, so
I know. It's very impressive. Very impressive indeed. We're going to go to the second to final map today. The penultimate one, if you will. And you guys have a substantial lead thanks to how you guys have been performing.
And how badly the other drivers have been performing.
Like that's not here nor there. All right. You don't have to point that out.
And if this
Let's
weren't
just start. Let's
Yeah,
just roll piloting checks and then get this rolling. That guy does that.
if this weren't a race, we would have escaped by now.
Yes. But as you can see, I gave you a substantial lead.
Right.
To be fair to you, you've been performing well this entire race. Oh my god, these people are awful.
Okay, well, hey, a couple of them were pretty all right there.
This guy actually gets to move, and the 15 gets to move. You get to move. And then we do the regular moves. All right. All right, I'm just going to call for combat. If nothing else happens, that's fine.
They're too far away for me to do anything.
I'm
Well, yeah,
just gonna keep moving the paddle storm.
Hell yeah. Ugh, it's really irritating, that driver. All right, one more time. Yep. Nope. Wow, the tank is going to fall behind right at the end, huh? Really? That's unfortunate. This guy gets to move. He'd be here. This guy keeps up with him. Oh. Did not pass. Look at that. It's a 25, right?
Yeah. I'm starting to think I should have brought that stone with me when we left the ship.
Right. So this guy kind of moves. This guy moves. Then we do the regular moves. You still have a good lead on them. They're closing the distance a little, though.
Like we still get the speed up. It's just we don't get it immediately.
Yeah, you get the normal phase one.
Well, no, you also move. You move like you get the additional move. You just only get it in the shift phase.
Oh, you're right. Cool. Well, that makes things easier. This guy would move up then, and this guy would move. This guy kind of stays where he is because guess what? He is so terrible.
Yeah. The only time that we don't get the speed up boost is if I fail by more than 5 or by 5 or more.
All right, let's hit it again. That guy definitely passed. Finally, look at you. Oh my god. Now you're gonna do this? Now we're gonna start rolling like this, huh? Great. This guy catches up a little.
Jesus.
Oh. I don't think there's one for beating it by more than 5, so you just jump out. All right, we'll do the movement and all right. All right, I've been waiting to do this for a hot minute. Buggy is going to attempt a. The buggy doesn't have any weapons on it. However, it has a thing on it, so it needs it needs a piloting check with fairly high DC. Oh, that is quite unfortunate. Well, he didn't pass. I said it was a high DC. It was a all or nothing gamble for him. So, what it is, you hear something that's very familiar, like a rocket engine powering up, and then he kind of like does a little cue and like crashes into a rock because he lost control of it. And that car is disabled.
They never learn.
You would have caught up if it worked. But it didn't. All right. Cool. No problem. All right. Seeing as you have that big of a lead, we don't need to roll again. We're just going to go to this map. This is the finish line. You guys easily cross in first. There's no issues. Nothing else happens.
The buggy is somehow here.
I got towed in later. Look,
he has to be across the river because he failed so hard.
he got towed in later. All right, relax. But yeah, you have now qualified for what did I want to call it? I didn't have a name for it. We'll call it the Galactic Challenge. That's what we're going to call it. We're not going to TM copy something else more than we already are. But yeah, so what ends up happening is in fact, that's a really good idea. Hold on.
What do you mean? It's so. Yeah, I mean, why? I mean, we could call it the very original name of Blue Stripe.
Yes.
Very, very original. Do not steal.
Definitely not. Definitely. I'm just putting all of you on the map. You get somehow the person you saw way out in the ruins got here before you.
What the hell? What the hell is Sun Puncher doing here?
He is handing you your reward. That is a waterfall, as you can see. So those are like airships go off those, like dirigibles and things.
Yeah, Cyber's live streaming.
Of course he is. Did he live stream the race?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Every single second of it.
Oh, but Sun Puncher will come up and go, "Congratulations, everybody! You did it.
Why,
Qualified."
thank you. Why, thank you, small blue man.
Yeah,
Name is Sun Puncher.
yeah, he's an associate of my boss.
Oh, is that
Pretty
so?
sure.
Your
Pretty sure.
boss?
Yeah,
Pretty
you know him. Fei Forte.
Oh yeah, I haven't been back there in a while. Been a bit busy.
And my auntie knows you. You,
Uh,
Polgara?
yes, I fondly remember her. She healed me up after.
We've also got Dudley, who is Ephthis'
Passed
son.
out.
So you probably
goes,
knew
"Ah."
Ephthis, yeah. From judging from
Yeah.
what I know of the previous group.
Yeah, I know him. It's he's a good person.
What, Dudley or Ephthis? I just
F this is the only person I know. His son, I assume, isn't a. I hope the apple flower doesn't fall too far a little farther from the tree.
He seems to be more intelligent than Ephthis.
Okay, that's good.
We assume
Not
he
a
got
high
that
bar,
from his
Boots.
mother's side.
I think so. And he shakes Lucian's hand.
Good evening.
Takes it with which hand?
Well, he can
Yes.
shake multiple people's hands.
The correct answer is yes.
He can literally shake everybody's hand at once.
Yep. And he goes, "Well, not only do you win a fabulous cash prize, you also get to compete in the most dangerous thing on four wheels."
Apparently, I don't know about it.
Now, the Galactic Challenge is, let's just say, very interesting. It's not as cool as punching things, but you know.
Yeah, but yeah, based on
Well,
everything, I was gonna say, based on everything I know about you, you don't seem to be the type to be running a race or a space race.
Look, sponsorship money.
For,
One of my
for that,
sponsors asked me to do this. Look, you think
What is this?
you?
Fucking sponsored by Red Bull or some shit?
He's like, look, I
That's
have another world championship fight for Zoltaran martial arts in like 5 weeks. Okay,
and no, this event was sponsored by Red Taurus. Get it right.
and my sponsors wanted me some good PR before it. So me threatening, me just standing up at me standing at the podium and just nodding confidently, it wasn't enough for them. So here I am. It was good training out in the desert.
So what you're saying is you're sponsored by Manscaped.
Look, they literally were the first to offer me money. I could care less who I'm sponsored by. It's a pretty Sun Puncher thing. Person comes up to offer him to fight people. It's like they signed me up for all these things, and I just go do them. Really?
Yeah, that's pretty legit.
By the way, have you guys heard about Raid Shadow documentary?
Look, they were second. They didn't. Plus, they don't really do phone things.
But it's based on real
I
events
was
that have happened.
I was so tempted to throw a slipper at you for that joke.
If you did, Sun Puncher would just nod. Yes, you definitely are related.
I mean, I have
Damn.
a frying pan.
He's like, that looks familiar. Can I see that?
Yeah, sure.
He looks like, yes, this is the same one. Must be a
Hey.
family heirloom thing.
Hey, you can see my face down there in that corner.
I don't think I ever hit Sun Puncher with it. It was mainly F this and
He points to a few of them.
Tickle.
He's like, it's hard to distinguish between when she hit F this and tickle, but you get used to it after a while.
I just picture Sun Puncher just pulls a single normal egg out from his
Yep.
pocket, cracks it into the frying pan, and starts frying it on his hand with his own firepower.
I mean, he could.
just completely randomly with absolutely no explanation whatsoever.
He's like, look, I got to get my protein in.
God, it'll be funny if Polgara just appears and he's just like,
See, I don't picture Polgara being anywhere but like a city.
Or a resort.
Or a resort, yeah.
Or a resort, yes. Oh my god.
That one
Oh,
planet
I
in
could-
Mario Galaxy that's based off of Delfino Island, she's just there.
Holy shit.
She's
Okay.
just at the beach resort planet.
All right. I'm gonna make a note of that for later.
Like Beach Bowl Galaxy or something.
That was one of them, yeah.
But yeah. No, Sun Puncher's just there as an obligation to his sponsors to award you the winner and congratulating you on you entering the most dangerous races in the universe. He's like, if I was into cars and stuff, that'd be cool. But, I think it's kind of weird that you want to race people instead of hitting them. But hey, it's your choice.
Well, what is a fist fight but a race to knock the other person out?
Yeah, but one's a little bit more personal.
I don't know. These races can also get kind of up close and personal. Also,
Not from what I saw. You were running away the entire time.
hey, I heard race. I said I've got one speed, one gear. Go.
You sound a lot like Tickle.
I'm nothing like that guy.
Mm, he only had one gear as well. And what's that engineering check for?
Stealing the car.
I don't think you can steal a whole car.
Why not?
I know we have bags of holding, but I think even then they have a limit.
I mean,
You are unsuccessful in your attempt of theft.
Like a DC 99 or something.
No. They're
Hmm.
just in the process of loading it. It's a little hard to steal a car.
fair enough.
Someone sees the cat and like tries to shoo it away and like with his foot.
All right.
Stupid cat.
I'm pretty sure that's the cat's equivalent to a gamer word.
Several gamer words.
Does Lucian like reprimand him at all, or is it just continues?
For what? If he reprimanded him every time he said a naughty word, you never get anything done.
I think also trying to steal the car.
If he reprimanded him every time he wanted to steal something, he'd also never get anything done.
I'm just gonna grab the cat and just give him pets and maybe play with him.
He's like, you have a funny cat there. As if Cyphrix is drunk overdose. It's a Belderand.
Funny is a word to describe it.
Yeah, it's kind of looks weird.
Yeah, you look too weird. You look weird too, buddy. I'll tell you.
Sun Puncher's
like-
frame of reference for cats is Mr. Fluffles and Polgara's cat. Like that's it. There's no in between for him.
He's like, well, you don't seem as bad as the worst cat I've met, but you're not the best cat either. So I'll give you. You're the number 2 cat.
You'll regret those
Number
words.
2 of 3.
Exactly. He's not going to say how many cats he knows. It's like, why would I regret that?
I am the supreme being. I will become the ruler of all. You all bow before me.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna wave a cat toy in front of him and he's just gonna get it'd be funny if he gets distracted by it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he would. He's programmed. It's a cat.
Yeah, calm
He
down
goes,
there, Furball
okay.
Slayer 67.
He's like, wait, that's not a real cat?
It's complicated.
Complicated. Like, how are we complicating it?
It's a drone.
Oh, see, I don't really pay attention to those things. I mean, as long as I could punch it, it kind of doesn't matter.
It's kind of like that little cosmic body thing that you could summon.
But that one has a physical form. That thing can be punched. He points to Cyphrix. The other thing can't.
So I said kind of like it.
Anyway, he's not the best. He's not the worst cat I've ever met, so it's fine. Plus, his threats are kind of, whatever.
I'll show you whatever. He's still playing with the.
He looks and goes, I've never fought a cat before, but I mean, there's the first time for everything.
Square up, buddy boy. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
All right.
brings out another cat toy.
You see him like start cracking his knuckles. He's like, "All right,
Is Belgar
square."
is Belgarin going to continue to distract him while this is happening?
And trying to de-escalate. But I'm probably not succeeding at de-escalating.
I mean, you can't necessarily de-escalate Cyphrix, but he is programmed to cat. So, well, the drone is programmed to cat. He's programmed for evil.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos. And we're here to
I'm
kill
probably-
chaos.
I'm probably gonna give up. I've probably embarrassed him enough.
I would. Yeah, Lucian would step in, but I don't think he cares, actually. Yeah, I don't think he really gives a shit. Let's just fix him later.
So this is how it would go down. If Cyprix squares up, Sun Puncher would tap him, and then he would like break something. It'd be like, oh, huh.
Cyphrix would shock him. Oh my god.
Wow. You would indeed. I mean, it does. I mean, to be fair, it would shock him. He'd be like shocked about it, but then Cyphrix would break.
Yeah.
He'd break something in Cyphrix that he can't walk anymore, or something like that. He'd be like, "Well, I think this is over." Nice first hit though.
You wrote this date. Oh god. It's so hot.
You don't know. I've heard that a lot. Little cat thing.
Yeah, but you never heard it from a supreme being.
I think I've heard it from one or two people who said they were supreme beings.
Couple of them, I think.
Well, I'm serious. Hey, fix me, you will.
Well, he'll congratulate you, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, there wasn't anything I really needed to tell you, but good luck."
Where's this other death race happening?
Oh, you'll get that information soon.
Okay.
And it's not a death race. I'm supposed to say it's not, by the way.
Is Cyphrix still live streaming?
Absolutely.
He looks on he pulls out a like a note card and starts reading from it. These races are the Galactic Challenge are not death races. They are challenges of skill and speed in multiple venues.
Galactic Challenge is also not responsible for your well-being or any others on the course so during the time that you may be participating in this challenge. Galactic Challenge is also not responsible for bodily harm or injury that may occur during said Galactic Challenge.
I mean, that's all legal stuff on the contract. So, they thought to ask me to drive something, and I was like, I can't drive. I don't drive. So, but yeah, he gives you 4 thumbs up and goes, "Good job. Don't die in the future. You seem fun."
No promises.
And he's like, "What?" And good luck fixing the supreme being thing.
Easily. He'll just lean down and he'll pick up Zyfrix by the scruff, and then some electricity just kind of forms around him, and then just kind of his legs just kind of go back to normal, and then he
It's
just
like,
tosses him somewhere.
and he's like, why did, why would, never mind. I don't care. I'm gonna go train now.
It's better that
He'll
way.
he'll go and jump off the edge here. Waterfall training.
Usually
I
the
mean-
waterfall training is standing under the waterfall, not jumping off the top of it.
Well, he has to get down there somehow.
Debatable.
And plus he can fly.
I guess.
He can fly with his like supernatural ability things. I remember.
And he was technically in a fight. Though whether or not it was a significant enemy, I don't.
Well, by level
That's
20,
it.
he's like fully powered anyway by the end. Good lord. Like insta pops is most of his abilities.
Like, I said that as if that's not a thing Sun Puncher would do, because like he
Yeah.
would definitely just jump off the waterfall.
Part of the training. You get mobbed by Pete, like some of the other racers come over, shake your hand, they're like, hey, good job.
Grab.
And then celebration time. You get some celebrating in. And I assume you would, right? And then everyone
Oh.
gets transported back to the main city.
I'm going to make a terrible decision.
Ooh, what's
Oh,
a terrible
God.
decision?
Oh boy.
I'm going to attempt to pickpocket at least one person at the get together.
Hell yeah, let's do it. That'll do. I mean, bunch of drunk people, easy.
Would I notice?
You'd have to do a perception check. No.
Nope.
Very
I'm
perceptive.
gonna reroll to use my thing. And never mind.
Jesus. No. Oh, I know what you pickpocket a Basmara symbol,
Oh,
and you feel it warm in your hands again. It doesn't glow or anything, but you can feel it heating up as you're holding it.
mm-hmm.
And what are we buttling?
This party, it's under Butler.
So you go around helping people, whatever you do. I guess the crew itself, like drinks and stuff.
I get upset with the service and I actually start ordering people around.
That sounds like something you do. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Okay. So eventually we're gonna make our way back to the ship. And you get back and there is a message for Drake Dolphin on his private communication tabs.
8.
And then it's basically saying, hey, got a thing for you. Keep it on the down low. But Need you to go pick up an item and send it to us. Money involved.
I'll respond appropriately.
Is that a yes or a no? It's up to you.
That, I mean, well, I guess it depends. Like, how up the chain does it come down?
Pretty high up.
Well, then, yeah. Oh, I so like. I guess I will like this. Confirm that this is company approved.
Yes and no.
Gonna ask to clarify on that one.
Something they'd rather not be known. And they want reasonable, plausible deniability.
Uh-huh. Right. Got it.
It would be embarrassing for company reputation.
That it would certainly be taken care of.
Excellent. Money will be transferred to your account in the appropriate time frame once completed.
Certainly.
They'll be like, we don't know exactly where it is, but be on the lookout for. They'll give you a description. I'll let you know what happens.
Okay. Cool.
I'll have you roll for it to recognize it. So
Oh, good.
it'll be an easy DC. So, but yeah. Let's see what else needs to happen. Belderan, you also have a personal communication.
Okay.
Um, do you know anybody besides Polgara? Need to figure that out.
Um,
I don't think we mentioned anybody else, did we?
what from like the previous campaign or just in general?
In general. Any friends, anything like that?
I've never really thought that.
Would you? Previous people you've explored with?
Possibly.
Okay. Would you be interested in exploring those opportunities?
Sure.
All right. What type of person would you explored with? Give me a name and something.
Oh God, I'm terrible at making up names.
Not so easy, is it? It's fucking difficult.
I never made fun of you for the names. I'll have you know.
I appreciate that. I always it's really hard.
I think it's usually Feywe or Declan that.
Yeah, they usually give me guff about the names. Feywe
What?
give me guff about making up names. It's not as easy as you think it is.
Says the guy who used characters from West Side Story.
I thought that was cool.
Hang on, I'm just gonna find. I'm just gonna type it up in name generator, just to be lazy. Because why not?
It's not a bad idea. They're a trick some DMs use is they have just a list of first and last names and they just like use them randomly. I don't, because I'm lazy and I don't have that stuff up. I just figure it out as I go.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go with Jerry.
Sounds good. Yeah, you get a message from Jerry congratulating you on winning the race first. He was catching a live stream of it and saw you win.
Oh, probably the cat's live stream then, I'd assume.
It was indeed Cypher's live stream.
Yeah.
And he's like, I didn't know you were in this area of space. He invites you to meet up. Reminisce of old times and stuff.
If I have the time to, sure.
Okay. Um, sweet. Yeah. He'll let you know when around what area he's in. He's kind of drifting right now. So he'll shoot you another message soon.
Okay.
Let's see, Lucian. You also have a message.
Oh, we got
Who were your former employers? I need to remember that name.
my former the Heisters, the Heister family.
Was it Heisters?
Heisner,
Hi,
Eisner. Okay.
same as his character's last name.
Okay.
yeah, he took their name. Uh,
Is that how that
Uh,
works?
Usually not, but whatever.
in that specific instance, yes.
You get a contact from them saying they might have something that would interest you.
Um. Okay. The original family that he lived with, they died.
Yeah.
As far as Lucian knows.
Yeah, his backstory is that family died. I remember reading that.
Well, you get a contact from them saying they have something they're interested in. You might be interested in.
From like them specifically? Like
It
that
appears
family?
so.
You only thought they died.
Dun dun dun. It has their crest and everything on the message.
I would be shocked, but it's Lucian, so he just shrugs it off.
And they might have some job. They might have a job for you if you're interested.
yeah, he would definitely reply with interest. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. So we're gonna start setting that up. Cool. Just getting some things in a row now.
Do I have
Okay.
like the space mail address for my former crewmates?
I mean, yeah. They might have changed things.
Hmm.
New space phone. Who dis?
Exactly. However, you get something different. After a while, whenever you go to bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a vision in your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And Besmara is reaching out to you directly to go to a planet.
Okay.
And she doesn't tell you the name or anything, but she gives you a visualization of it. It appears to be like a planet that shimmers like gold. And I assume you have a Besmara symbol somewhere on you.
Yes.
Yeah, you can. It reacts like when you wake up. You can still feel the heat off of it.
I was actually, if I had the money for it, I was gonna get um, uh, something that's a tattoo, and just have that tattoo be the Besmara symbol.
Oh yeah, you could definitely have that. You can feel the heat off your tattoo then. So start setting some things up for later here. Oh my goodness, I thought this would last longer. Shit, now I'm trying to scramble. All right. Okay. I'm tempted to call it here for this week. I know we've only done about an hour or so. But how many levels, how many weeks has it been since we leveled?
It's only
2?
been more because we've
2 sessions, right?
we skipped like 2 sessions or something.
Okay. I lost track of it. You're gonna get, first of all, I'm gonna get you some credits. And we'll probably end a bit early today. Just it's been a long week for me too. So apologies for the short session, but I will make it up to you at a later point.
We leveled up May 23rd, which was 4 weeks ago.
So
And
we
since we
would level
skipped a
up
week, we should
today.
level up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna level up to 10. And then you get credits as well. That's 11,000. So we're gonna give you 13 per player. And I'll start working in. I'm gonna start working in more individual things into the upcoming stuff. So
Mhm.
apologies for the short session. I figured the other stuff would last longer, but you guys kind of just sped through that a little.
Yeah.
So, which
I
is fine.
mean, it
It is
was
a race.
I was gonna say it was a race.
It's just
Uh,
it's a shame I never got to use those carts. They were just chilling, like just loafing on the car the entire race.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I like where this is gonna go. So we're gonna do that. And
Too many cats.
Well, I mean, if we have a more combat focused vehicle section next, I will try not unless the plan falls to that, I will not try to get us so far
no.
ahead.
I need to adjust the plan. This is more of a testing run to see how these would go. To be fair. I apologize. I'm a little tired from this week too, so it's kind of one of those combination things.
It works out good for me because
Mhm.
I do apologize. I will make it up to you people.
don't worry about it. I appreciate
worries.
this shorter session, and I know with the heat wave, Nat appreciates it too.
Yeah, I'm like a puddle.
Well, that's where we're gonna. That's where we're gonna end it for tonight. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll do more next week.
Lucian